think my observation, just because I'm really big into science and I've always been a curious kid. I grew up, had probably the only kid in my neighborhood with like a collegiate grade microscope in my house.
Yeah.
I learned how to code little games on my computer and stuff like that when I was a kid, stuff like that. My dad kind of always fed that curiosity. But what I notice now is like a lot of people get a lot of their information from the internet. They get a lot of their, they don't necessarily read as much as they just take these little bits and pieces, these little clips, and they start forming these views, and then they start sharing this information with other people. And you get a lot of, it becomes a loud, echo chamber of just misinformation. I'm not going to say false information, but more misinformation. People aren't necessarily informed on the stuff that they're talking about. And I think what you're doing is absolutely amazing. And what you've done is absolutely amazing and impressive. You know what I'm saying? Because, just from my observation,
Yeah. And then it just, I mean, there is some false information out there.
Yeah.
We got people saying crazy stuff out there, and they're saying, yeah, this is what NASA does, or this, don't trust the textbooks. And I'm like, look, please don't. Please don't.
There's a lot of
the professionals.
Yeah.
We're here for a reason.
There's a lot of that. I noticed I had this conversation with a guy maybe 5 nights ago. He was going on about the earth being flat and stuff like that. And I was just listening to him. I wanted to hear his reasoning. I'm not going to just shoot him down like, you're wrong. Get out of my face with this nonsense. We debunked that hundreds of years ago. No, I just want to hear why he thinks that. I asked him, how far have you ever traveled? Do you understand scale? You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like, do you understand how small we are in the
grand scheme of everything, the universe, like
just the earth in general, like the size of the earth and how we look from a distance. Like, you probably wouldn't even notice the curvature of the earth had nobody pointed it out to you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. If you live in an area where there's lots of hills, you're probably going to have a different horizon than I would if I lived in a flat plains area. Stuff like that. And I could tell that as I asked more questions, he became more infuriated. So I just let it go. I just wanted to see where he got his information and why he felt so, impassioned over it. But it's good.